Hello, you all. I hope you all are doing well. This is just a random message for whoever needs to hear it. While I was meditating today, I just got this message and I thought I need to pass it across. But before that, I wish each and every one good health. I also hope that you are maintaining safe distance. You're at home and not going out of your house unless it's absolutely necessary. We are still fighting through this virus, and this can only be possible if we all adhere to our norms and we stay indoors. I know it's pretty frustrating, but let's just keep ourselves calm and let's just go through it, okay? Because there's so much of chaos around the world, and this is also affecting jobs, and this is affecting finances, not just health and lives. So before that, my heart goes out to everyone who've lost a member in their family or their friends. You all are in my prayers, in my meditation, each and every one of you watching out there, and even the ones who don't tune into my channel, that's all right. I wish you all the best, and we all are praying, and please keep me and my family as well in your prayers. I would really appreciate that. So the overall message that I got through tarot today, it talks about the devil card and it also talks about eight of swords. Okay, so let me just tell you what these cards means. Now the devil card is a Capricorn energy, not necessarily. I'm just letting you know the energy as well. It talks a lot about materialism. It talks a lot about some sort of addiction, something that's hampering or something that is holding on to your energy at this point in time. Could be internal or external materialism or addictions that you may be going through at this point in time. Too much of alcohol, too much of caffeine, that's me, too much of mental addiction as well, which could be hampering your inner peace at this point in time. And the energy also talks about entrapment. This is a self illusion. You have worn a mask not only on your face physically, which we're doing right now, but on your eye at this point in time, and there is a lot of self entrapment happening, okay? So this is the overall energy for whoever it resonates. It may not resonate for each and every one of you, but there are a few that I am speaking to you directly, where you're going through a lot of addiction, which is entrapping you, entrapping your thinking capability, entrapping your mind. You're not able to see further. This is like, take a look at this card, okay? Because we have to understand, right? We always do what we always have been doing, and hence we always get what we have always got, okay? Remember that. So if you are going to be in this illusion, okay, where you feel helpless, you're always going to not receive help, okay? If you're going to be in that energy where you are you are holding on to addiction as a comfort zone, then you are not going to be receiving sanity as help, okay? So remember that. I don't know whom I'm speaking to directly at this point in time, but the good thing is the overall action that I see. So these two cards were your overall energy at this point in time. The overall action that I see is Four of Wands, which is a very, very beautiful energy. It talks about celebration. It talks about harmony, okay? It talks about perfect marriage. It talks about a new beginning as well. And it talks about something that's successful on your way, because if you see there's a Shamiana build, there's like there's like a sound of celebration here. And Four of Wands is a fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, not necessarily. It also talks about harmony. So maybe at this point in time, if your energy is entrapment, what you're looking for is harmony, okay? So what you're looking for is that peace of mind, that freedom from this entrapment, and that is on the horizon. You just need to work on that, right? Also, for some of you, very few of you I'm picking up, this could be a next level in your relationship. Maybe somebody will be getting engaged, some sort of commitment is coming your way, or some sort of marriage for sure, okay? Also, the advice card that I get over here is silence. What a beautiful card. Look at this. We have to learn how to silence our minds. We have to absolutely learn how to silence our minds. Your person next door, the person at work, your family members, your children, your colleagues, including me. We have to learn how to silence our mind, because this old saying was, or this metaphor was, a silenced mind is a devil's workshop. It's not. When you silence your mind, that's the time when you get a breakthrough, a realization factor arises here on your third eye. This is where you need to silence your mind. And that does not happen with the codependency of any sort of addiction or entrapment. To get out of this mode, we have to learn how to silence our mind, and one great way of that is meditation. I do not meditate for hours, I just meditate a little while, but I do that. That really helps me pull off the entire day, you know. So maybe you can try that as well. And this is a great advice card that we've channeled today and we've picked for you, is learn how to silence your inner self first. Okay. Also, we get a beautiful message from our angels. The angels are saying that this situation will improve. So whatever situation that you are in at this point in time, it is definitely going to improve. All you need to do is learn what Master Jesus has taught you, which is forgiveness. Forgiveness is a great art. It's a tool. First, you have to learn to forgive yourself before you actually learn how to forgive others, because it is very easy to say, okay, I can forgive, but I cannot forget. If you cannot forget, then how can you silence your mind, right? You have not truly forgiven somebody else if you have not learned the art of forgiving yourself. And this is exactly what Master Jesus has taught each and every one of us, is how to live in love and how to forgive each other. And also, the message that I'm going to read here is, you are on the path of light, love and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. So for your healing, the very strong message that I get for all of you is to learn to forgive. And I wish you all a very, very best. I hope you all are doing well. I pray for you all every day. You are not alone in this fight. We all are together, and we all are going to fight this out together. Okay. Much love and light. Till next time. Goodbye. Stay safe.